All right, welcome to framing. This assignment is going to be your first assignment where you're going to be talking about through your images and the visual communication that you're doing, what a specific object kind of means by the way that you depict it. So on this slide here, you can see that these different kind of shots have a different look to them. There is some different specifics to when you're framing a picture on how you as the photographer can tell the story of whatever the thing is that you're trying to frame. It's really important to know that you have creative skill to be able to tell a story as a visual communicator in media arts as well as in all arts. How you take a picture can tell a lot about something. Not only you as a photographer, but it can say different things about the object that you're documenting. So the first step is going to be to think about the 4 different shots I want you to take. So we're going to look here at this little slideshow. The 4 shots is a close-up, a medium shot, a wide shot, and a long shot. For the close-up shot, I want you to find maybe a really interesting image. If you have a macro setting on your camera, that's maybe a good one to use. But you are basically grabbing and you are going to be getting the most interesting detail in the object that you choose and getting up close and waiting for your camera to focus, maybe tapping the screen if you need to, and getting some cool detail of that object. Your close-up shot is something that you can do in the editor. Later, we'll learn about cropping in on something, but it's an important piece of this puzzle. The next shot is going to be your medium shot. So this medium shot is going to be not necessarily showing the full object, maybe focusing on just a part of it, but that shot will kind of frame up the object and make sure that part of it is visible. Not only are you on one detail, but you should be able to generally tell what it's about. Kind of like a person would have a portrait shot rather than just a close-up on their eye. So now the portrait shot of this object. The wide shot is going to be kind of an establishing shot where you are able to see the whole object, but not necessarily the entire setting, right? So now we're just focused in on just the object where I don't really know what's beyond this object. I don't know what's around it. I kind of know the setting, maybe a table and some sort of a picture. The wide shot shows you the entire object, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be at the eye length, right? You could be down and showing the upward version of the wide shot or above it, looking down on it. The long shot then is your total establishing shot. This shot shows you the setting of what's going on. Now we realize that that picture in the background was actually a computer screen. That long shot is basically telling in a story, you would learn about the setting of where the story took place. This would be that shot that tells the story of where this is all happening. So here again, just as another image example where you have your close-up on some details of reflections, your medium shot that shows almost the whole thing, but not quite. Again, just kind of showing more of the details, but now I get to see a little bit what's in the background. And your wide shot shows the entire object, kind of sets it up. And then your establishing shot, the long shot, shows that the can is just on this table in this sweet cabin looking space. All right, those are what I'm going to ask from you. So once you take those pictures, then you're going to make sure you have your VoiceThread set up. And how to set that up is in the Getting Started menu. So set up your VoiceThread and then click on that little plus icon in your VoiceThread to add media or to create a new VoiceThread. Add your pictures in. You could get VoiceThread on your phone, or you could grab the pictures from your phone and bring them into your computer to add them. And then just turn in a link to your VoiceThread for the 4 different shots. And I look forward to seeing what you have for your image examples of these shots. Make sure to include the text of what shot it is. All right. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing your work. Have a great week, and it's really good to have you in class. See ya.